Creators, hear me out. You'll never find another AI tool as good as this when it comes to cinematic shots. And I'm simply, wow, it's just amazing. I've heard a lot of good things about Higgsfield AI, and now they're back again with another key feature, the Cinema Studio. And honestly, this might be one of the most creator-friendly approaches to AI video generation I've seen so far. So what makes this interesting is that Higgsfield isn't trying to turn you into a filmmaker or a prompt engineer. I know with the many AI tools we're getting, it can be a little overwhelming, but Higgsfield Cinema Studio starts with one intentional frame, and it helps you build a polished cinematic shot from there. No filmmaking experience, no technical prompting, just cinematic, and you get stunning results. Okay, so much for my talking. In this video, I'll walk you through what Higgsfield AI is, and we're going to work in its cinema studio together as on my usual step-by-step process so you can see if this is something you'd actually use as a creator. So this is how Higgsfield looks like. Pretty much everything is here. It's an all-in-one AI generator for images, videos, and the coolest thing ever is you don't have to worry about having difficult prompts. You can simply describe what you want, and that's it. My cat is here again, and this is not AI. He's not AI. His name is Bert. So when you go to their platform, you will see like a lot of examples of the previous projects that people have already created using the platform. I'm seeing like Shrek film, Monster Islands, Naruto. Wow, there's like a lot of examples that we can find here. And also, like when you go to the image, there's like a lot of models that you can choose from and a lot of features. They also have like an in-pane, select an area, describe the change, upscaling, face swap, character swap. By the way, Higgsfield AI is also very updated. It already has Nano Banana Pro for AI users. We know it's the latest image generation and editing model built and is now being used to create more accurate visuals. And then on to the videos as well. They have View 3, Dance, Kling. Some of them I'm already familiar with, and some I'm just not really into it or I haven't heard of it. So going back, I'm going to test out Higgsfield AI Cinema Studio. You can either upload a simple photo and type in your prompt or simply describe an image and it will create for you. For this demo, I don't have any specific photo that I like, so I'm simply going to type in something. So let's say create a scene with a beautiful woman with black here wearing smart office outfit in a surreal city with tall buildings. So you see my prompt is just something random and at least descriptive, but also I'm letting AI to generate the other areas of the image. And here you can choose your camera, the type of lens, focal length. All of them will give you a variety of effects. But since we love experimenting, I'm just really going to experiment here and see where this would go. But I would say since I want something like a medium wide shot, I'd go for this lens and then focal length. Yeah, maybe just. All right, here's what I get. I think it's nice. Let's go with this. And I'm thinking of generating another image where she changes her clothes and environment. Maybe something enchanting. Let's hover on to the first image and click reference image. So it clearly takes the same vibe, the same model. Like there should be consistency in our story, right? And I'm just going to type in the new setting. Okay, I think this is perfect. Now let's move on to video and actually get our cinematic. You see, the process is very simple too. We can just upload our first image. It doesn't matter if you have an end frame yet, because for example, I just want the first scene to move. So I'm going to try the movements. And here we're going to find the different shots. We have the static, handheld, zooming out, and a lot more here. I think I would love to try orbit shot for now and see how it looks. I'm going to keep the duration to 5 seconds only, but you have an option to change it to 10. And I'm not going to write a prompt as I want to keep the same image. Just wanted to see how the camera will move. I love that the video also expanded the background, so it looks very surreal, and it comes with an audio that matches the vibe as well. Now, I'm going to add my end frame and some more details to my video. So let's say we want her to walk, and as she walks, the background slowly changes, and so is her outfit. By the way, the camera movement won't be available when you have an end frame, so make sure your image is already angled the way you visualize it. Okay, let's try and generate. I honestly think it's super cool. It's exactly how I visualized it's gonna look like, but because originally the camera movement I wanted was the video to orbit around, and the movement button is disabled when we have an end frame. So what I'm gonna do, I'll add it to the prompt instead. And we got this. Look at how it moved around before the transition. Also, you can increase the batch size so it will generate 4 more options for you to choose from. Let's actually try it. Okay, I love the variety here. I love the first and the fourth, I think. But I like the fourth option best because it has more movement and it still got my orbit effect that I chose initially. Okay, there's just so much ideas going on in my mind now. Like, you could literally create a movie out of Higgsfield.ai from scratch. So now that we get how the workflow is super simple, there's clearly no confusion from my part here. I just want to play around a bit and I'll show you guys my first short cinematic film created by Higgsfield.ai. I am 100% loving this tool, and I can't believe I just created my first surreal short film. By the way, I just literally experimented and thought of anything I could think of. So you'll see some elements like dinosaurs. I don't even know how I came up with it, but the result is honestly so much better than my expectation. Okay, anyway, are we ready to see it? Yeah, let's have a look. For my final thoughts on Higgsfield AI, what really impressed me about it, especially with Cinema Studio, is how easy it is to use without feeling confused. Because there's just a lot of AI tools right now that could either overwhelm you with technical controls or oversimplify things so much that the output can be generic. Also, one thing I love the most is that I never felt stuck. There was no moment where I thought, okay, now what do I click? Where should I go? Or why is this so complicated? It's so user-friendly. And Cinema Studio in particular, it guides you naturally, so you can start with just one frame, you refine the looks, and you build your story shot by shot. Now let's talk about pricing. Higgsfield AI is honestly one of the most affordable AI platforms I've tested, considering the quality of output that we're getting. So when you click on their pricing, by the way, I'm also going to link it down below so you guys can check it out. From the basic, it goes from $9 per month. It's actually very budget-friendly, you guys. And then the pro version is $70. They do have like sale promotion going on from time to time. And then $24.5 a month. And you get 1,200 credits per month. So of course, which is not bad because honestly, one image is just 2 credits and actually like pretty good. So if you are a content creator, marketer, filmmaker at heart, or someone who wants cinematic visuals without a production team, Higgsfield.ai, and especially their newest feature, Cinema Studio, is seriously worth trying for. And honestly, after trying this and the endless possibilities it could do for me, my brain is already full of ideas, like short films, brand visuals. You could literally create an entire cinematic universe using Higgsfield AI alone. So yeah, I'm excited to see more. And as usual, if you think this video is helpful, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so you won't miss out on updates.